Hello, this is your paranormal archaeologist, Digital Archaeology, bringing you 10 more of the scariest encounters ever caught on camera. Let's have a look, shall we? Reddit user complete prune 5116 has posted this video. What's this? Let's have a look. So what do you see me make of this is this person has zoomed into the Bermuda into a flamingo exhibit and seemingly captured what appears to be a UFO on Google Maps. Obviously, this is from 2015, so that does make it a bit older, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. Reddit user regular temperature 74 has posted this video simply titled UFO underwater, and he's asked what everyone thinks. Let's have a look. So what do you seemingly make of this one? Is clearly there is something there. Is it a UFO? Look, I'm not overly convinced, as the people in the comments aren't either. Could it simply be some sort of jellyfish that's moving away very quickly, potentially? But look, if it is a UFO, it's obviously a pretty cool capture, given that it is underwater. And the fact that we, don't really know too much about UFO or UFO craft, because we've never really encountered them. So let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. Reddit user Scars1111 has posted this video. They love the Furby. I got them thanks to obsession with activity. So as we'll see, these are a couple of apparently haunted dolls. Let's have a look.
First. Oh, thank you. Do you like the Furby I gave you guys? No, you don't? Kind of? Oh, you do. One of you do. I can turn it on. It's pretty sensitive when I turn it on. If I touch it, it'll, like its stomach mostly. If you touch it lightly, then it get... Oh, that turned on. Was that you guys? Yeah, you turned him on? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Try touching his stomach and he'll, like, say a voice line or he does something. You might need to put a bit of energy into it. Did you do it? Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's see. That's cool. Yeah. I like that so much. No?
So what you seem to make of this is clearly the EMF is going off. As many people would know, EMF readers generally detect electromagnetic activity. Obviously, being in a room with a fan being on, the lights being on, it is quite easy to get mixed results. Like, is something potentially interacting with the EMF reader? Absolutely. The OP did state in a comment that generally the EMF only goes off when she's directly talking to the doll. So look, that could also be a possibility. Many people have also said she should be potentially doing this out in an open field where there is nothing to, create that, I guess, false reading. Look, let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. Reddit user historical ad 6487 has posted this picture simply asking, "What is this?" She says, "Picture was taken by my late brother-in-law of my niece on an old Nokia about 15 years ago. Nobody else in the room, just child playing on the bed. My sister used to hear a lot of strange noises in the house. The house was only about 20 years old. Apparently was built when they knocked down an old nursing home to make way for more houses at the time." Let's have a look. So here is the photo in question. Obviously, we can see the bed and the child, a nondescript picture, whatever that is, and then obviously whatever that is. It's definitely pretty creepy. Could it simply, as someone said in the comments, simply just be motion blur? Does, I guess, lay credence if the house is built on an old nursing home, as, people tend to pass away when you're looking at nursing homes. Definitely pretty scary. Could it be someone from the old nursing home making their presence known? Potentially. But let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. Reddit user Doom Dodo has posted this video, finally caught it on tape. So he says, "So for years now, I've seen this shadow in our house, sometimes weekly, sometimes there's been months, years between. Note, I was home alone and went immediately to the kitchen to check if someone was there. There was nothing. It scares me a bit, but I don't think it's dangerous in any way. Should I just let it be? Let's have a look."
Their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to a cult like their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to a cult like their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to a cult their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to a cult.
So what do you seemingly make of this? There's clearly something in that, being reflected there. Definitely shadow. People have said, could it be, AI generated, or, someone else in the house? The OP said he was home alone. He's even said his friends have said it looks like a big burly person. It's obviously a creepy shadow. So let me know what you think. Is this a pretty cool capture, or simply just someone the OP wasn't aware of, maybe a family member? If it's not, it's pretty cool. And on to the next. Reddit user Maggie1013 has posted this photo from old family cabin's new owner. So she says, "Our family sold our family cabin a couple years ago and have occasionally heard from the realtor with questions, comments from the new owner. It's a funky rustic building on Forest Service land of the family. Before us was the original owner who sold it when their grandpa passed away, so this new owner is the third person to own it. We have never had any encounters beyond bats and bears. The realtor texted us today with a question from the new owner. Hi, long time no talk. I hope you sold your cabin in California, mountain town, a bit ago. The buyer said she these pictures while she was alone on the house, but if you zoom into the mirror, there's a reflection of a man. She seems to think the only explanation is that it's a ghost. She isn't upset and says he looks nice. She was just curious if you know who it is. Hope all is well with you. Let's have a look." So here's the photo in question. It's a cool little cabin, I guess, reflection of the grandpa. People in the comments have speculated that it could simply be someone the OP was not aware of. Because obviously we can't see the steps which are in the reflection. Look, if this is a true paranormal encounter, it's definitely creepy. The OP did state, is it their, or people, I guess, were asking the OP if it was their grandpa, and the OP stated, no, it's not. It's probably the family before them. So could it be someone's grandpa just visiting their old cabin? Absolutely. But look, let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. Reddit user Frosted Dubes has posted this video, orbs over Ohio, 4:49 p.m. Was outside with kid and saw a swarm of orbs. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looked strange. Let's have a look. So what do you seemingly make of this? Is there's clearly something in the sky there the OP isn't aware of. Look, I don't think they're birds as people in the comments have speculated. The birds, when he zooms in, look, you can't really see any wings flapping. Could it potentially be skydivers? Maybe. Look, it is definitely creepy as they are moving, but not in any particular formation. So look, let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. Reddit user FVMK3 has posted this video, 3 orbs flying in formation in Cambridge, UK in 2014. So he says this is UFO footage from 2014 in Cambridge, England, featuring 3 orbs flying in formation, suddenly accelerating and disappearing. It was featured apparently in a Netflix documentary by George Knapp. Let's have a look.
Oh! What is it?
So what do you seemingly make of this? It's clear there are 3 orbs there flying in some sort of formation. Look, people in the comments have rightly speculated that given it's so old, it's obviously not AI, still not within the realm given the time period 2014, that it isn't still easy, or as I should say easy-ish, to try and fake with the technology of that time. You know, keyframes, things of that, and basically editing trickery. So look, let me know what you think of this one. Is this a true, sort of UFO UAP capture, or is this all just a complete fake? And on to the next. Reddit user swimming at 1506 has posted this video simply asking what are these. So he says February 25th, 26 at 19:59 p.m. Arizona, USA. So I'm doing some camping in Arizona while brushing my teeth. Tonight I look up and these lights appeared over the mountains to the west. Are these meteorites, satellites, or did I have an orb sighting? Let's have a look. So what do you seemingly make of this? Is there was clearly something over on that ridge line there, a couple lights appearing, disappearing, and then reappearing. Definitely pretty creepy. Obviously, the OP was questioning if there were maybe meteor or satellites. I don't think meteor, maybe satellites, but could it be maybe one of those towers of light blinking? Absolutely. But again, if it is a true orb capture, it is pretty cool. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments, and on to the next. In this last one, Reddit user Mason Isaiah has posted this sound clip. Mother-in-law's coworker heard this when listening back to a voicemail on her phone. So he says she lost her phone, so her husband called it in an area with no background noise, especially noise that matches anything close to this. Apparently, trying to help them figure out what it's saying, though, and where it could have originated from. I hear same set of fangs in a famine or plague. We will learn its lame excuses, hurt, act, but it's very difficult. Any help or opinions would be appreciated. Let's have a listen.
The same set of fangs in an famine or plague.
Gracias.
All of its lame excuses, hurt, and the same set of fangs in an famine or plague.
Gracias.
All of its lame excuses, hurt, and
So what do you make of that? It's clearly it does a same set of fangs, some other things that I really can't make out. So yeah, look, let me know what you think of this one in the comments. Till next time, digital archaeology. For more scary videos, click on this next video.